Alright, what's up guys? I'm going to try something a little bit different today. I'm going to stream and record my voice as I try to do this on Twitch and see if it works. So yeah, my main goal today, especially if you're watching this much later down the road, is it's just to cover some issues that we are kind of seeing in Madden 17. So, you know, we're like most leagues. There's always going to be movement, especially at the bottom half of the league. You know, guys who aren't super committed, or life just doesn't allow them to be committed, and those guys kind of, you know, just move in and out. So, you know, there's always the bottom, I don't know, 5 to 8, maybe 10 teams at times that are flexible and kind of can be on the edge of leaving or quitting or finding new owners for whether it's activity or gameplay or whatever. Obviously, there's not a lot of gameplay issues that we deal with here. A lot of it is just life, like life, babies, business, family, that kind of stuff that takes people away, because we do have a pretty high commitment here as far as following through on your stuff. So one of the things that I get to see a lot is I watch a lot of video. At times, it seems like every night I've got 2 or 3 videos that there are complaints on, and I get it, like, the thirst is real. Like, people get in games and want to win, and even though we're a strategic league who wants to focus on gameplay and fun, at the end of the day, we're all competitive and we all want to win, and so the thirst is real, and guys get real thirsty and start doing things that we probably regret. And so I've always got tons of game film to watch, unfortunately. And sorry, I was reading a message in the chat, and I see a lot of stuff that is concerning. And then with new guys, they have to submit gameplay for us to watch, and so I find myself constantly watching film, way more than I wish I had to. There's a couple of things that we know about Madden. Last Madden, we learned that verticals are just overpowered. And so just to kind of show that, we're going to run some verticals here. I'm trying to think where I even have verticals. I have a custom playbook, so 99% of my verticals are taken out. So if I can find a verticals play, we'll do a little test see. And we'll see out of, 10 verticals that I run, how many can I complete. And I guess we'll just go Hail Mary. It is what it is. So yeah, we'll just do the old-fashioned. We'll just do random play. You get to see it against several different types of defenses. But the play is just overpowered. Of course, I go throw a pick. I'm going to try to do the no switch to just kind of follow our rules here. Of course, I have a really terrible quarterback. But you'll see that most of these plays are going to be open. This is not really working out the way that I thought it would. That's what I get for being a smart aleck and trying to prove my point. I think, though, that we all know that verticals are really overpowered, and with a decent quarterback, you can probably complete most of them without a problem. So that's why we, unfortunately, had to limit it. Oh, I didn't do that. Oh, my coach mode settings are on. That's probably why this isn't working. No, sorry about that. Coach mode, the computer takes over. So, yeah, I'm going to have to do this myself. Sorry about that. That's probably why this isn't working. So that would have been a completion if he would have held on to the ball. But, yeah, I think we all know that verticals are usually just overpowered. So yeah, unfortunately we had to limit that, and most guys don't have a problem with that. Everybody kind of understands that that play is overpowered. The other play that just recently has started to come out has been screens. So, I don't know, a lot of times we don't have problems with screens. People understand that screens are pretty easy. Even though this Madden does a much better job of covering screens, if you ran 10 screens a game, you're gonna get big gains on most of them, because they're usually really easy to complete. And if you run them over and over and over again, you're gonna I got picked there. You're usually gonna get big gains, and you're gonna be able to find. So that's why, unfortunately, we had to limit those. And guys do a pretty good job of that. We've just recently seen guys start to really push the limits of what those rules look like, and push how many screens that people run. So again, just be mindful of the screens. Again, I think this Madden does a much better job of covering it, and this is becoming less and less and less of a problem. Past Maddens, screens are just unbelievable. I gotta get a better quarterback. My quarterback's terrible. But anyway, I think I proved my point with the screens here, and I wish my defense played like this against regular teams, because they do not. So the main reason that I wanted to do this was to show the main issue that we are seeing, that I'm seeing, and that is cover 2 zone, or just cover 2. I call it cover 2 zone because, of course, it's cover 2 man, so I'll call it cover 2 zone. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. This play is driving me insane. I see this play 50% of the calls on defense in every stream that I watch. 75, 85% in the red zone. I hate it. It's way overpowered. It works too well. Mainly because your two cornerbacks don't stay in that short zone. If they stayed when the play was called and they played that short zone, then it would open up some vertical routes. It would open up some post out routes. It would open up some corner routes, or some out routes, I should say. But they don't. If you don't have a running back or somebody coming in the flat, that cornerback will take that cover 2 and turn it into a cover 6, a cover 3, a cover 4, whatever it is, a cover 4. So this play just works too well, and guys are over abusing it. I mean, I see this play called back to back more than anything. Like, guys will literally call this play on 2nd and 3rd down back to back every drive. We're having discussions now. I don't know where they're going to go. I don't know that I want to do this, but like, it's getting to the point where I want to put a limit on it. 4 per game, 4 in the red zone, something, because guys are not being strategic with this play. They're just calling it. And it's many, many different formations. Now this top one here, cover 2 vert, I don't really consider that like the rest of the cover 2s, mainly because your two cornerbacks are going to play deep. That's a little bit of a different situation, but it comes in a thousand other varieties. You can see in my playbook, I've taken out 99.9% of them. I hate them. I hate the play. I use it very, very sparingly. And unfortunately, most guys do not. They just way over abuse this play over and over and over and over and over and then over again. So, just going to run a couple here. You're not going to really see a whole lot against the run, but you'll probably see it, especially against the pass. It's just a very over-abused play that is just too powerful, and it works too good. And I'm fine with calling it in the right areas and at the right times, but I'm not fine. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to let the computer play instead of me sitting here messing around with it. I'm not fine with guys just over abusing it and just, not being strategic with the use of it. We run way too much zone in this league. We ask that you guys mix it up. And so in a perfect world, I'd love to see 33% man, 33% zone, 33% blitz. I know this isn't a perfect world and every game isn't perfect, but get as close to those numbers as you possibly can. I use coach's glass, and so if you play me, and tell you right now, I've got like evidence right there on my iPad showing me what you're calling. And I can tell because I'll play guys that literally a couple games ago in the first quarter, he called 75% zone on me. The next game I had 65% blitz on me. Like, there's no reason for that. We got to mix it up. And saying that, well, the man is broke, or my team is only zone defense. Like, I don't want to hear all that. Like, fix your team then. Like, that's you and your GM ability. You need to get a whole well-rounded team. At the end of the day, this is a video game, and we can't just call things that just work every single time. And if your answer to beat cover 2 is, well, run drags, well, then what fun is that? If you're calling cover 2 all day and I'm running drags all day, it's not fun. And then I hear, you know, well, in the red zone, it's not smart. Well, I get it, but here's where we got to get as a league and as players and owners of this league, of what we're looking for is guys who are like okay with taking a loss. Like, it's okay to say, you know what? He called a better play than I did, and he beat me that play. And I'm going to take the field goal, or I'm going to take the loss. I'm going to come back the next play. I'm going to come back the next drive. Or even at the end of a game of, you know what? He just beat me, man. It's okay. I take a loss. I move on. There's another season. There's another game. Like, there's more time coming here. And guys get way too thirsty about one game. My last game, I had a fullback dive in the red zone. I mean, those are easy things to remember. Fullback dives are easy 5-6 yards a game. So we had to take it out in the red zone. Because then every time you get in the red zone, first down, you get an easy 6 yards. Like, we're trying to get away from those types of plays. And that's the flavor of league that we are. There are a billion different flavors of leagues, and they're all good. We've got commissions in this league that run their own leagues, man. I fully respect their decisions, their leagues. But this is our league, and this is what we decided we want our league to look like. And if you're going to play here, this is what we expect. And I'm trying to do all these videos and all the stuff that we do to just make this easy for people to understand what you're getting into and what you're signing up for. Now, there's some payoffs. You can guarantee that I'm going to work super hard for this league. I'm going to give you content, I'm going to give you videos, I'm going to give you interviews. I'm going to give you as much stuff as I can possibly give you to make this an enjoyable experience. We're going to put rules in place to make the gameplay fair, to make the signing and trading fair, to make you building your team fair. We're going to make drafts a ton of fun. Drafts are the best thing that we do. But at the end of the day, we got to clean up some gameplay issues, and this is one of them. If you're new here, you're just applying, you're watching this video, like, this is what I don't want to see. I don't want to see cover 2 zone called 50% of the game. I just don't want to, like, that's not what I want. And if that's what you want to do, then you have that ability. You just need to go find another league that's for you, because this just won't be. So we got to clean up the cover 2 zone. We got to watch the screens. The shotgun runs, I guess we can go there. I suck at them. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to let the computer run it since my coach mode setting's on. I'm terrible at shotgun runs. I don't do them. But a lot of people are not terrible at them. They have the timing right. They have the team built. They know how to put their players in a position. And so because of that, shotgun runs have just been, like, first down, you'll see a shotgun run. First down on the 20. It just doesn't even make sense of when we're calling it. It's not like a 2nd and 15, so we're going to call a shotgun run because that's a good time to call. It's just random times because people know they can get 5 to 8 yards out of it easy. And so we might as well call it. So I'm just going to let the computer run this and just kind of show shotgun runs, again, overpowered. I don't want to see them a majority of the game. So we have a 50-50 rule here. Because, again, guys want to just take every run and bounce it straight outside. Here, I'll see if I can do this one. So this one's called up the middle. There's a blitz coming. I'm going to try, as soon as I take it, immediately go right. So this is what I would call a bounce out. He got it really good. But I want to avoid bounce outs like that. That's going to be another. I'll just let the computer run this one because they blitzed me. The next one I get like a zone or something. I'm going to try to bounce it. See if I can bounce this one straight to the right. See, I'm just going to bounce straight to the right, run vertical, gain me 5-6 yards. I hate that. Like, that's what we don't want to see. I'm going to bounce this one. Bam, just going to run vertical, going to see if I can make the corner. Usually, I can gain some yards there. Patrick Peterson actually broke a tackle for once in his life, or a block, I should say. We don't want to see guys bouncing it. That play is designed to go up the middle, so take it up the middle. Even if it's clogged, like, take it. That's where the play is designed to go. Take it, and if he beat you, come back the next play and call it. I guess another thing I could say is we have these cool little blocks that are up here now. I think they're great. It shows you when you're probably not going to have success. Well, what I see is every time that both of those blocks are completely red, you're audibling. Like, sometimes you need to just say, I've audibled too much this game, hey, I've called 15 audibles because he's been calling good defenses. I'm going to go ahead and take a loss this one. I'm going to go ahead and just run it and see what happens and see what I can do with this play. That's a mind shift that all of us have to have, that it's okay to not act thirsty, to take a loss, and to take a loss on the play and come back the next play, punt it away, and redo the play. So these are just some minor things that I want to see us clean up. Cover 2 zone is driving me insane. Just going to be totally honest with you. I'm about to lose my mind with it. I hate the call, and I really would like to see guys shy away from it. Use it sparingly, use it strategically, use it when it's the right time to use it. Watch the bounce of the run. It's not that you can't ever bounce a run, just don't do it the majority of the time. And if you find yourself, like if I just bounced a run, and then the next play I have the opportunity to bounce it again, I probably shouldn't bounce the run because I just bounced one. If I just called cover 2, I probably shouldn't call cover 2 zone again. If I just called an all-out blitz, probably shouldn't call an all-out blitz again. Like, at the end of a game, those are different situations. You're trying to get a stop. If it's 2nd and 20 and you come out in 2 wide receivers, I'm not coming out in a 3-4 because that's dumb. I'm setting myself up for failure. But at the same time, I'm not going to come out and call a cover 2 zone 3 plays in a row because you're 1st and 20 because of a holding call. So, again, be smart, be strategic, all right? Try to mix it up. Ask questions. Like, I am willing to do this for all of the guys here. If I can make time and you can make time, we'll get on a program that I have where I can share my screen and we can voice chat. We can watch a video together and we can walk through together. I can show you exactly how I think. I trust Ducks and Chaotic to do the same. If they have time and they want to get on with you, Brady, he's just really busy, but if you can get Brady to sit down with you and get on the program, walk through, talk it out with them, all right? Be a grown-up, and let's have some fun. So thanks for watching the video, guys. We're going to go ahead and cut this short. It's been a pleasure. It's been a good season. We're rolling through. I'm looking forward to the off-season. Looking forward to a new, fresh start. And let's just clean up some gameplay issues because it would be nice for me to be able to focus on my own gameplay for a little bit instead of just putting out fires constantly. So thanks for watching the video. If you're new here, thanks for checking us out. I hope this video didn't sound too harsh, but yeah, we're just trying to be very transparent about what we're looking for here, and we want to be open with you and honest with you, but we do appreciate you checking us out. We will see you guys on the other side, all right? We got a Press Pass Live coming out this weekend. Register or subscribe, I should say, for our YouTube channel. We'll see you. Peace out, man.